are people here, but the chat is very quiet. Who's out there? Hello. Sorry, I'm coughing. I just took a dab. Welcome to my live stream. Sorry, I'm a little late. I was taking a nap and then it was like 1:47. Hi, Cole. I'm dying. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna die here for a little bit. Cole, I like your hair. I'm sorry you don't like it. Hi, Veronica. Welcome in. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Hi, Malva. I hope everybody's doing good. Welcome to the stream. We're going to do some art today. So just a heads up. This is technically the last day of my wedding fundraiser. I did it on Twitch all week. There's not as many rewards for today because we're on YouTube. But excuse me. I am still offering custom pours. They start at $15. So if you want a custom pour, please let me know. Hi, Silver Moon Designs. Hi, Cole. I already said hi, Cole. But thank you about the shirt. Compliment, Cole. And yeah, maybe you will. It can take a while for new hair to grow on you, you know? No pun intended. So right now on my desk, I just have a painting that's got just a clear coat on top of it. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. Just checking on my paintings over here, seeing how things are drying. I put too much paint on one of these paintings and I'm kind of annoyed about it. The layer was too thick. But the other ones came out nice, I think. So there's that. I have a few little things that I could work on, but I actually think I want to do a little bit of a warm-up style thing. Honey for the coughing would be good. Are you okay? Cole? I don't know. I don't like this, so I'm just going to turn this into what I want it, into an abstract page. Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. My settings are all kinds of off. Ooh, wrong way. All right. Yes, make sure to like this stream if you haven't already. It does really help me out. I would appreciate it. I started this, I'm having weird sensory issues with paper. And let me get some fresh paint water because of course I don't have fresh paint water. So I don't like this, so we're gonna do something else with it. You love to draw, me too, Crystal. Are you ready for it? Boom, boom, boom. These are the Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer watercolor markers that I'm using. And I'm just going to smear them all over this painting that I don't like. I'm sure I could save the painting other ways, but I want to do an abstract today. And I'm still trying to learn more about abstraction and how to create a successful piece. So like, I'm trying to do these little like exercises in my sketchbook, you know? Okay, now I'm gonna spray it with water and we're gonna let it dry. Hi, Colzo! I'm gonna put a lot of water on here because I really want to blend out like all the marks. I just want it to be super like flowy. So I'm kind of like tipping around the paint a little bit. Almost like I'm doing a pour, but with watercolor. And then I'm going to get my palettes. Damn it, I don't have this color in a palette yet. I need to set up a watercolor palette today. Do you guys want to do that with me? I mean, in like a second. Like while we wait for this to dry. This will probably still be wet enough by the time I get to the color that I need. Let's move this to the side and we'll set up this watercolor palette. Because that's got to dry. There's a plant in the way. Okay, I bought this. It's for these. Okay, I have to figure out how to fit them all in here. Jax, hi! Did you see my message? Sensory issues with paper. Oh, that's so real. I know, I hate it when that happens. I don't always have them, but when I do, it's so frustrating. I'm like, I just want to make art. Excuse me. Okay, so we're going to be filling up this with my core watercolor paints. Woohoo! So I think I'm just going to fill them in the order that they are in here. And I think I'm going to start with my yellows here and go all the way around. I don't have enough spaces for the colors that I have. I have more colors than I have spaces. So I'm going to go all the way around and then I think I'll fill rows here maybe. Or rows here. Rows here, I think. You know what I might do actually right here? They may think I'm crazy. Oh, yay. Oh, really, Jax? Thank you. Honestly, that piece is gorgeous. It comes in a frame and it looks so pretty, especially in real life. Like if you hang it or set it down like where the sunlight catches it, it has really pretty like sparkle and glitter, and it's just a really pretty piece. You got some hard and sad news? Wait, I didn't see. I'm sorry, Cole, for whatever you're going through. I'm gonna use my little wax paper from my dab to put my my glue gun on. Okay, and before I do, while I wait for that to heat up, You guys see what I'm doing? Yeah, okay. This roller is literally the exact same size as these pans. It's like so perfect. Is it in Discord? I'll go see. That way I can see what's going on without you feeling like you're bringing down the mood. Where is Discord? Why can I never find anything? I'm assuming it's in Get It Out. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cole. I love you. That is so fucking hard. But hopefully we can be a little bit of a light for you today. Where is Discord the Surreal Alice? Yes, bring some cheer. So this is gonna help my colors not like bleed into each other so much. I don't have to hold this anymore. I was holding it, the glue stick, to make sure it got like pushed in. Oh, apparently that gave me a lot more control. This line is not as neat as the other lines, but that's okay. Et voila! Now I have more wells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 extra wells. Boop, da, boop, boop, boop. Anyway, yay! Alright, let's get going then. Alright, so the first color on here is nickel yellow. I'm pretty sure I have that. Let me just start pulling out things kind of generally by color. These are yellows. Fancy yellow light. I'm running low on a lot of my colors. Nickel azo yellow. Oh, nope. That's a different color. This is nickel yellow. Okay, I don't think I have nickel yellow. Okay, the next one, cadmium yellow primrose. I do have that, so we start with that. My mama taught me that trick. Then because I've already put it in here, I'm just going to set it aside. At least with these, I don't have to be like super neat. Hansa yellow light. I do have that. Running low on it, so this will probably be the last of it. I should take note of where the colors are, because I never make color charts, and this is going to hold the whole thing, so it would be helpful. So let me take a moment and get my notebook. This will work. And just write it down so I can make a color chart later. Oh, actually, I can check it. I can reference it via this when I make the color chart. That's fine, because it'll be in the same order. Okay. Bismuth Vandite yellow, I don't have. Cadmium yellow light, I don't believe I have. Nickel azo yellow, I do have. I think that's the next one. Let me just double check. I don't have a cadmium yellow. Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's green gold. Okay. Nickel azo yellow. Lovely. How is Mom doing? I haven't seen the stream for a little bit. She's good. I FaceTimed her earlier. They were watching a garden show. So she's having a great time, honestly. Indian yellow, I don't have permanent gamma. I don't have connection gold. Wish I had one big enough that I could just leave spaces for the colors that I eventually want to get. Do I have two nickel azo yellows? I do. Diarylide yellow. Where's that? For some reason after nickel azo yellow, but whatever. Ooh. Stop coming out. That's what she said. It is, it's because I've been gone for sleepies. Good. Sleepies is good for you, my friend. Do I have quinacridone gold deep? Because I was supposed to put that before. Fuck, I was supposed to... I think I might have that color. Transparent brown oxide. Quinacridone gold deep is what I'm looking for to see if I have. Oh, I don't have quinacridone gold deep, but I do have quinacridone gold, which was supposed to go right here. I'll just have to put it next to it and try to remember when I go through and make my color chart. Shouldn't be too hard because, I mean, they're pretty different. Was that you, Jax? It was Jax. Aw, thank you for getting the Ocean Breeze artwork. I really appreciate it. All of that proceeds are going towards the wedding. So this is the core colors. I don't think I have cadmium orange. So transparent pyrrole orange it is. Cadmium red light. Cadmium red medium. Pyrrole red light. Venetian red. Permanent alizarin crimson. Permanent alizarin crimson. Permanent scarlet. Okay. Cadmium red. Pyrrole red light. Quinacridone red light. Okay, so pyrrole red light. Pyral red light. Where are you? That's permanence. Oh god, my brain's starting to hurt. Pyral red light. Pyral orange is a nice ready orange, yes. You guys get to see all the colors. Okay. Pyral red lights. Connection red light don't have. Cadmium red medium. At least these are like easier to fill than like little wells. This isn't my preferred style of palette, to be honest, but it was the only one I could find. No one is studio kit like with larger wells for keeping in the studio. These are also all in my mini set. Permanent Scarlet I think is the next one that I need. Yep. And then Permanent Alizarin Crimson, of which I have 2. This one's almost out. Oh, I love that. Wanting to play with a lot of new mediums. I feel like I can get more paint out of this. Yeah, look at that. I always try to get as much paint as I can out of my tubes before I throw them away. Because I'm cheap. And paint is expensive. You know what else is fucking expensive? Pouring medium. I've gone through 3/4 of a gallon in about a week and a half. Quinacridone Magenta. And then Ultramarine Pink, which I actually have a big tube of. Ooh. I thought about it, but I will make a huge mess. Quinacridone Violet, I don't think I have that. I think the next one I have is Dioxane Purple. Okay. Indigo. Indigo. I want more core paints. I want every single color. Yeah, the mediums get really pricey. That's kind of why I kind of need to increase the cost of my stuff a little bit. Just because, like, I tried to take that into account this time around, and I think I did okay at doing that. But I have to start really taking into account how much, I'm trying to calculate it by size, right? Like the size of the painting is gonna influence how much pouring medium I use on it. And then also how many layers there are. Like I can do the single layer pours for cheaper because there's only one layer and then a top coat. So it doesn't take up as much pouring medium or as much ink, and also it doesn't take up as much time, so I can do those for cheaper. Which, speaking of, there's still $15 ones. If anyone wants a $15 pour, I'll do it on stream today. Just gonna be set up for paper crafting, watercolor, gouache, and then my other station with made tilting tables for diamond painting and pastel painting. I don't know where I'll do oils and acrylics. Oils and acrylics, can you get a little easel, Veggie? Kimmy? I always call you Veggie when you're here, even though I know you're Kimmy. You know what I mean? I need to, like, pat this down. There we go. There's a hair! There's a hair. Okay. Ultramarine blue. Let's see. Let me grab all my blues. That's another ultramarine. Phthalo blue green shade. That's another phthalo blue green shade. Cobalt teal. Cerulean blue. Chromium. That is the next one if I don't have cobalt. I don't think I do have cobalt. I would like to have cobalt. Cobalt? Good to know which ones it's good to know which ones I don't have. I should check. I should keep. I checked off some of the ones that I have on here, but I should check off the rest. Some of all the acrylic mediums I have to need to quality test. I have some really. Oh, you're not gonna make any art today because you're not having a great day. That's okay. It's okay to not have great days. Okay, circling over to this side now. And it's okay to take breaks from art. I need to get some more like texture medium, you know, because I've been kind of incorporating that a little bit more. I put so much ultramarine in there. Living at altitude is so fun because your paints all explode whenever you put the lid on them. Whenever you take the lid off them. Cobalt teal is my favorite, like one of my favorites. That's the one that I was going to use on this, but it's dry now, so it's fine. I'll still probably incorporate it. Phthalo blue green shade, French cerulean blue. I don't have manganese blue, cobalt teal. Okay, we're getting there. Like, how pretty is that color? Oh yeah, desk easel would be a great way to go. Phthalo turquoise. I don't think I have phthalo turquoise. Sap green. Viridian green, then sap green. I could use some more greens. That's legit cool. I like living at altitude because I feel like the air feels a lot crisper and cleaner. Personally. Except for when there's fires, but... Trying to get all the blue off this. Trying to make sure it's not gonna like stick to each other. I mean, it probably will, but... Okay, I did my greens. What's after green? Green gold. That would make sense. Where did green gold go? Did I move it up here? There it is. My favorite color. The green gold and the quinacridone magenta are the ones I go through the fastest. Okay, green gold, Naples yellow. Napoli. Ah. Stop coming out! Green, gold, and metallic, no. It's just really pretty. Napoli yellow ochre. Okay, that's dead. There's probably some paint in the corners that I can't get, but that's okay. Do I have any more yellow ochre, or is that it? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, transparent yellow oxide. This Phantom brown, raw sienna, raw umber, burnt sienna, Thames green, transparent umber. Okay, raw sienna natural. Oh. That's funny, Cole. Sorry, I was like looking at my nails. They're really fucked up. Venetian red. Oh, I do have transparent brown oxide. Okay, that's not yet. Okay, Venetian red. So many of these colors all sound so similar. Fruity, fruity. We're all a little bit fruity. Okay, Venetian red. Burnt sienna natural. Okay, burnt sienna natural, transparent brown oxide, burnt umber natural. Oh, I do have transparent brown oxide. Burnt umber natural. That's raw umber. Do I have burnt umber? No. Raw umber natural, okay. Sepia Van Dyke brown. Kimmy. Oh, I do that all the time, Kimmy. All the fucking time. Van Dyke brown. Going into the ones that I made. Carbon black, ivory black. I don't have those. Payne's gray, I do have. And then if I get extra colors, I at least have room for them. They won't be quite in order, but that's okay. I could also put them around the edges here, like in between where they're going. I'm putting together a palette, Kai. Neutral tint. Whites. Which came in the set, that's why I have it. But I might as well throw it in there because there's a couple colors I use it for. And finally, gold. Okay, and now I can put all of these back where they belong. Et voila! No, she does not, Melissa. Although I think that she should. Alright, I'm gonna set this to dry just over here. It should be safe there. Yes, thank you for liking the stream, everybody. Alright, let's go back to this dude. Bored of waiting. Just gonna do that. Looks kind of cool. Okay. Ow! My nail is really fucked up. And I keep trying to put gel polish on them to protect them, but they just it keeps peeling off. So, yeah. Oh, I did have this color in here. Love Story series, that's cool. Ah! Glue gun almost went down. In my acrylic wash. What do I do to the nail? It's like half bent. It's just from having my nails like, I've been doing my nails like gel polish and stuff for literally 3 years now. And I'm pretty impatient taking them off, so I tend to peel them off more often than not. So to be honest, it's pretty much just my own lack of care. They're really thin, so they bend really easily. I want to make this an abstract piece, so I want to like not obscure the trees altogether, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use them as like inspiration for lines and stuff, but like I'm getting low on some of my acrylic wash. I haven't used it for a minute. But going back to it, I'm like, oh, I'm really low. But then I'm always like, should I get more? Because I haven't used it that much. And then every time I go to use it, I'm like, oh, I don't have it. So that's probably why I don't use it that much. Just go through phases. If I picked up some more, I'd probably get back into an acrylic wash phase. I did pick up some water-based oils, and I haven't tried those at all yet. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a hopeless and hopeful romantic. That's sweet. Is this the Bailey book? Yes. I'm over halfway through now. And for shits and giggles. I know, isn't it pretty? Oh, this book holds up to fucking everything. The only thing that's ever bled through is alcohol markers, and even then I didn't bleed to the next page, it just bled through the back. I would show you guys the rest, but it's taped and wet. I fucked up some pieces. I put too much of a heavy pour on some of them. But one of them's good. Here, I know what we can do. This guy, I'm finally ready to take the tape off. Which is actually really stressful. Good night, Colzo. Sleep well. I didn't just get paint on it, did I? No? Okay. This needs a spray coat, which will like really tie everything in together, but okay, I want to try to use a ruler this time and see if that helps me cut a straighter line. Because I feel like I've been having issues where like I always end up going off the edge of the tape. And I'm wondering if a ruler will help. Especially in the areas where I can't really see the tape. I mean, it's definitely going to be a straight line at least. There we go. All right. Next side. Yeah, I think this was a good idea, the roller thing. It's not going to be perfect, but like... that one needs to be cut actually a little higher. If I just like peel the tape off, it will take some of the painting with it. Oh, I cut through the canvas. I do that sometimes. It's okay. I might have done that in more than a few places. Kimmy. Now I'm gonna start taping even the bottoms so that the bottoms don't get this stuff on them. Just kind of adjusting. I'm learning as I go, you know. Okay, one thing of tape. All right, moment of truth, guys. Why are things always falling off? Okay, so this is where I cut through the canvas pretty bad. You can see. Okay, it didn't happen on this side. This side has something weird going on with the tape right here. There's also a little bit of like embedded green tape right over here that I'll have to cut out. Ha ha ha. Okay, the ruler was a good idea. I just need to watch how deep I cut. Okay, so for this, we're gonna take some. Why is it that every time I touch something, something flies to the floor? And we're just gonna glue it back, and then we'll put a glossy coat on that'll kind of seal it. Oops. Actually, I'm gonna use Gorilla Glue because I can't get that lid open. I would cut through the bloody canvas. Alright, let's do this bit first. There we go. And then I'll just put one more glossy top coat on it, and that'll like seal it, and it'll be fine. Like I'll paint over it once it's dry. Yeah, once I paint that and then spray my top coat on, I think it'll be fine. Okay, do I want to tighten up the canvas is another good question, but I'll do that at a later date. How long have I been live? Oh, a little less than an hour, almost an hour. How's my painting drying? Should I use a hairdryer on it? Ooh. Oh God. Hairdryer. to implement the next stage of my plan. Playing with P. The theory is this is acrylic wash, so I should be able to layer it in a translucent way without fucking up the stuff underneath. At least not too much. Didn't appear to be fully dry. But it's still keeping most of the texture. And then I'll spray it. I need it to be super wet for the next part. Super wet, super wet. That was more paint than I needed. Give me my paintbrush. Oh good, I did unmute. Hi, Alec. I am putting a lot of paint on water and stuff on this, so we'll see if the paper handles it, but I trust it. I do trust this paper quite a bit. It's a really good sketchbook. It's definitely worth it, I would say. For sure, in my opinion, is worth it. Especially if you're a mixed media artist like I am. I feel like the paper might be disintegrating a little bit, but that could also be the paint actually underneath it. I think it's the paint. It's cool because I like the texture that it's giving it. More water! Now I have to let it dry for 80 years ago. Ohana Tattoo, when did I get the circle one under it? I got this when my dog December passed away. In 2020. Hi, Scripts. Oh, I'm sorry that you were too sick to paint, so I'm glad this can help fill the void a little bit. Okay, I gotta let this dry. I have this pink paint though, and I don't like to waste it. I might try to do something with this page. I don't know what. It's kind of fun. I'm not using an Illo sketchbook. Illo sketchbooks are not acid free, so I won't use them. I need to test it out because Harley actually sent me one like 2 years ago to test out and compare the paper, but I just haven't yet. This is the Bailey J sketchbook. But I love square sketchbooks. Isn't it vibrant print? Pink, look what's happening over here. I just got pink on this. I kind of want to take a dab. Should we take a dab? I'm bored. Does anyone want a custom pour? I'm so bored. I'm not that bored, actually. I just like to do pours and have an excuse to do it. Okay. But I have so many that I've started that I really can't justify starting anymore right now unless it's for somebody else. Okay. Let's take a dab. I need to get some new dabs out because I finished the last ones. Let's do wedding spritz. Script, I've been thinking about making another clean. I have made one before. And I've been thinking about making another recently because I clean like every single day. But it does make cleaning take quite a bit more time, so that's why I haven't done it yet. Ooh, pretty. Honestly, I feel like the one that, I'll show you guys it. It's actually in the garage. It should be dry by now. I'll go grab it. I feel like the one I just did is kind of like that. Oh my god, I know something we can do! Because I bet it's ready now. I've been waiting for this to dry for hours. Hopefully I haven't waited for too long, but... Yes, I agree. Like, that's how I know I like a painting too. I hope that you feel that way about my art. I hope that you want to eat my art. The same way that I want to eat my cats. We can also paint the edges of that flower painting. Oh. All right, guys, cheers. Thanks for hanging out with me. Okie dokie artichokes. So let me set this to the side to dry. Oh, the blues and the pinks and the purples. Yes, I love that. Okay. Hopefully it still sticks to like everything. Looks like it's going to, so that's good. Are you ready, kids? Oh, I want to eat my cats as well all the time. It works so much better when I wait for it to fully dry. That was what it needed. I don't feel that with babies, honestly, but I feel that way with animals. I think this one's finished. Should we add gold to this one? Or iridescent? Could this benefit from that? Maybe on this little stamen things? Ooh, that was too much glue. Oh well. Thanks, guys. How expensive is gold foil, edible gold foil? So what I'm using is the Heidi Schwab gold foil, and it's not like real gold. It's like a heat reactive foil, so you can use this like glue and just put it on and peel it off. But I do have real gold leaf, and I got it on sale years ago. And I have just been hoarding it for it. I use it for like very certain pieces. Oh, I hope I don't regret going down the stamens on this. I feel like I should have just kept it to the top part. Okay. And I feel like maybe some splatters. You won. I think I might want a baby. Not right now. Well, not right now. Like right now, I think that in the future, I might want a baby. I definitely don't want a baby right now. Okay, now I've got to wait 80 hours for this to dry because it's the splatters that make it dry really, really slow. And hopefully that will be pretty. Yeah, do you have any nieces or nephews? Let's set this aside. How did I make the delicate gold trails? So I used the glue, and then I put the foil on top. And I just had been waiting for the glue to dry. Baby cheeks. Baby, baby, baby cheeks. What was the other thing I was thinking that we could do? Oh, I was going to show you the painting. Okay, let me go grab it. So this painting is officially done. This painting is technically for sale. It's not on Etsy yet, but it is for sale. This is what it looks like. Has butterfly glitter in it. I think this one came out really pretty. So yeah, although I painted the back black and that got caught on something, but I can fix it. I'll just paint it black a little bit more, but that's done. Officially done. So for this guy, I don't think I'm gonna do any more pours, so we could probably take off the tape on this one too. Okay, let's see if I can manage to do it without cutting through the canvas. Oops, I went off script. It's hard at the corners. I smoked weed in a legal state. Okay. on, tape. Guys, I don't think I cut hard enough on some of these. Oh. This is definitely the hardest part of pour painting. Like, I feel like it looks nice when the edges are really clean, but it's really hard to get it that way. The way you said, I smoked weed made me crack up. Oh, that's so exciting, Cole! I'm getting there. We're getting there. This tape I got from Lowe's. But if they had it at Michael's, I'd probably got it at Michael's because Michael's has like the coupons and stuff. I don't know if they have it at Michael's. I had heard about it and I was at Lowe's and I saw it at Lowe's. I think they probably would have it at Michael's, I would guess. To think the other one went so easily. This one, I think I straight up just like did not cut in the right direction. I think I can fix it. Whatever is a good word to practice when you're making art. Oh, that's interesting. You had to buy acid-free for your pastel paintings because you were told other tape can yellow. That makes sense. Oh my god. This is hell, guys. This is actually hell. Probably because this had so many fucking layers. I think my new method of taping is going to be a lot easier. In some ways, anyway. But I figure I just started taping this side, so just like everything else, I'll get better at it with practice. Both taking the tape off and taping it. I just didn't cut deep enough, I think, is the issue in some of these areas. Why will this not fucking come off? To be fair, this piece does have a pretty thick coat of paint on it. There's still a little bit of tape in some areas, but like I don't care anymore. That was an ordeal. Buying in bulk from Michael's, depends on what sales they're having, honestly. Like, everything that I get depends on the sales. I think that there's a lot of different markers out there now. I don't use my Copics, but I don't use alcohol markers much either. But when I do, I tend to use Ohuhu's. Even though Ohuhu's kind of a shitty company. I still like their products, so they just don't like to pay people very much. That's all. People being influencers. I think it's all down to personal preference, like whether you want to refill them, whether you need like a brush nib, whatever, you know. But honestly, I don't use alcohol markers. Honestly, I just don't. I'm not an alcohol marker artist. I used them for like a minute on YouTube, and it's kind of what I got big for, but they were never my preferred medium. Ah. So I don't know a lot about what's on the market nowadays. All right, I gotta paint the edges of this, but. Faber-Castell makes great pencils. I got a little splinter of something. Paint or something. I don't know. A paint splinter. Really resilient tape, I know. It did not want to come off. Like, it was like, fuck no. I'll paint the edges of this black, I think. And then this one is also for sale. Because if I don't, so there's totally different ways to do it. If you tape the sides of the canvas, you can get a clean edge, and if you don't, then you'll get all the drips and stuff like this, and they'll get really 3D. I do it both ways. I'm just currently kind of taping canvases. Also, I fucked up a bunch of stuff. I fucked up like 2 pores, and I'm annoyed about it. This is still drying. I think I'm gonna head out now. Yeah, it's like almost 3:30, so I've been streaming for like an hour and 20 minutes. I personally like cream. What does everybody else like? Beige, gray, tan? I want to thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me while we made some art, set up my palette, did all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. And thank you to everyone that supported me for the wedding fundraiser. It means a lot. And I will see you guys in the next stream, which is Thursday on Twitch. So thank you again for being here. Much love for you.